Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm Johnny Keeley, and in this video we're going to talk about Threads by Instagram. Specifically a feature which I think is essential and everybody should be using it. But more specifically, photographers absolutely need to be using this feature to solve probably the biggest problem with Threads. Now, I need to come clean here. It's a new feature, but it's not a brand new feature. But I still need to make this video because so many people still aren't using it. So firstly, what is the problem with Threads that affects photographers so much? You see, Threads is chronological. So as you do posts, everything just shifts downwards like this, and there is no place for photographs. This actually makes it very difficult to check out a photographer's work. You have to usually tap the Instagram icon in the top right, go to their Instagram profile, take a look at their photos, and then jump back to Threads. But not anymore. This is actually very simple. You can now pin a post to the top of your profile. Now let me show you how to do that, and then I'll talk about what sort of things you should be pinning to the top of your profile, because it's not quite as simple as just pinning anything. To do this, all you do is head over to your profile, look down through your posts, and there's three dots in the top right. Tap on one of those, and if it's your thread, you should see a thing saying pin to profile, and that will then show at the very top of your profile. No matter how much you post, that will always be at the very top. And you should do this right now. If you're a photographer, go down through your Threads profile. I'm not saying in a minute, right now, take your phone out, go through your Threads profile, find something that you think represents you reasonably well, and just pin it to the top of your profile. This is what I've done on my profile, and I've actually stuck with it because I think it very quickly shows people the kind of things that I do with my Threads account and the kind of photographer that I am, at least on the platform. This could be something that you've already posted, or it could be something that you're going to post right now. But before you work really hard on a post to pin, just go down through your profile. You've probably got something that shows off your photos in quite a good way. Now let's talk about the kinds of things that you actually want to pin at the very top. You could pin anything, it's better than nothing, but there are some things that you can do to kind of optimize what is at the top of your profile, because you want people to come to your Threads account, see what you do, hit the follow button and start engaging with your posts. Now, if someone can very clearly see what it is that you do, then that's a very good thing. So probably the first thing that you want is for whatever it is to be at least near your best work, something that represents how good you are and the journey that you're on as a photographer. The next thing you want to be looking for is diversity. Something that really represents everything that you do. Now, this could be kind of a narrow diversity. If you look at what I've done on mine, that is not everything I do as a photographer, but it represents the kind of landscape stuff that I do. I shoot all sorts of different things, but on social media, I'm more of a landscape photographer on there. So I've picked a kind of diverse range of landscapes. Rather than it being one location, I've picked a whole bunch of locations. And for you, this could be showing off all the different types of photography that you do. But I would personally look at picking one thing that you want to excel in and then doing lots of posts on that subject. This way, the people that want to see that kind of photography will see you as someone to follow when they go to your account. The next thing you want to think about is what text is in that post. It might be that you see a post that's got lots of nice images and you want to pin that one, but think carefully about the text in it. Is that text kind of dated? Has it attached to a thing that has happened? So for example, if you look at mine, it just says, what does mine say? If you look at mine, for example, it says a random selection of amazing places from around the UK. I could have posted that yesterday. I could have posted it a year ago. It doesn't really matter. But if it said something kind of like, oh, the weather today was awful, so I went out and I did this. For me, that could be improved on. That text is valuable. It's going to be seen by lots and lots of people, basically everyone that goes to your profile. And if you think about it, it's basically an extension of your bio. So would you talk about the weather in your bio? Then if not, and probably not, maybe start thinking about this pinned post as an extension of your bio. What this means is that when someone goes to your profile, they will get a very quick, clear picture of the type of photography that you do. The next thing you need to remember is that you don't just need to post one photo. You can post up to 10 photos in a carousel on Threads, which actually is more than the top line of Instagram. Obviously, you need to scroll through. That gives you a really good chance to show off a lot of photos. So make sure that you're using that real estate, all 10 photos. I think mine's probably like 7 or 8 or something like that. And I'm quite happy with mine. Maybe at some point I will come up with a new one, but right now I'm quite happy with the way it looks at the top of my profile. And when I think about people visiting my profile, regardless of whether it's good photography or not, I feel like they're getting an authentic idea of the type of thing that I do. And that's what I think you should be looking for. Don't worry about trying to impress people or trying to be something that you're not. Just try and put something at the top there that really represents who you are right now. You could change it in an hour's time if you really want. Now, if you're a photographer, you could probably help me out, okay? Over on my other channel, my photography channel, I'm just a few hours away from the watch time that I need to make that channel monetize, which is going to make it much easier for me to head out on trips and things like that and make more videos over on my photography channel that's dedicated to landscape and adventures and things like that. So if you could do me a massive favor and head over to that channel that I'll leave in the description, or just watch this video, just watch as much time on that channel as you can, that would help me out a lot and I would very, very much appreciate it. If you don't feel like doing that, that is totally fine. Feel free to come and say hi on Threads, but if not, have a great life, be kind to others, and take care of yourself.